Right, girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick color. This is going to be what do they wish they never did. That could be triggering, so let's stay cool. We do 2 piles and then we develop, obviously, as we always do. Always the same thing, Axelle, I know. Okay, let's go 2 piles. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what do they wish they never did? 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Well, interesting. I think what they wish I never did is to play a bit the field, maybe, being a very me narcissist, or maybe a bit of a social butterfly, neither here or there. And of course, not real sense of the I am. Okay, so what I learned to appreciate with the King of Wands energy, my female as a matter, is that person is having that kind of behavior in order to protect themselves, to protect their heart. It's not because they're twisted per se, it's because they're trying to have that persona. I don't care, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, I'm social butterfly, but nobody knows me. I know everyone, but nobody knows my heart. The thing is, they should have dropped the attitude and also maybe realize the sense of I am S of Wands, and realize that with you there was a very serious story. There was a real love. There was the idea of I love you, you love me, purest kind of love. Also, if it was a partnership, it had to be very equal. There was a potential there of something very beautiful, very long term, very official. Let's get married. It's an idea of commitment. Let's make this deal work. Let's make it a success. And the thing is, they may have to drop maybe that persona, that social butterfly attitude, in order to really either do the work, literally be really present in the partnership, or simply choosing you instead of choosing everyone else. So they may have been superficial, they may have played superficial when they were not. It was a cover, it was a way to protect their heart. They didn't want to say fully, actually, I think I'm totally in love with you. And also the idea of reconciliation. I want to come back with you. I want to make it this time a reality. I want things to be very equal. I want one more for some reason. What do we have? Bingo. The Sun. You see that there is something absolutely beautiful between you two. When they were with you, they were feeling safe emotionally. And that's what happened when you have the Sun. You both felt something was special. Yeah, there is an idea also the inner child, the fact that I can be goofy with you, I being quiet, I can be funny, I can be silly, I can be whatever. When I'm in that persona out there, I have to pretend to be a certain way. But when I'm with you, I'm just me. And that was that feeling of, God, when I'm with you, is just it. And I blew it. Maybe because as well, they were afraid, they were preferring to, stick to the idea, oh yeah, you know me, I'm not going to be with anyone particularly anyway, it's just me, when actually all they want is to be with someone, and someone that is worth it. And of course, dropping that behavior. For you as well, is you were maybe in a mentality as well of caring, carrying, looking after them, be there for them. Did you forget yourself a little bit? Did you need to really go back to number 1, S of Wands? It's obvious that you had to drop maybe some preconceived idea, drop the need to be needed, all that kind of stuff, and more. But at the end, what we have is a beautiful reconciliation. There is a perfect partnership. There is a beautiful love story. So, you know what I'm saying. What they wish they never did is to miss the boat, maybe. Maybe they were afraid to show really that inner child of them. Yeah, because it was vulnerable. To be there, to be that close with you, was really showing their true self, and that scared the hell out of them, very possibly. Just being near you is intoxicating. You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna have to live with the consequences. I had that connection with you, with that inner child, with that part of me that is the purest, the most vulnerable ever. And I had this idea of true love. This is serious. And also maybe having children together. It's a beautiful story. And I maybe blew it. I mean, it's not maybe, they probably very much did. Don't know why the card are all over the place here. And yeah, maybe their life is all over the place, and now they realize, damn, you know, I had something special and I blew it. Let's have one more here with this one. Always fascinating. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask, we are listening. So for me, it's not all lost. For me, we definitely have this idea of reconciliation. You know, it's not over until it's over. And also, I think you had to, both of you, recognize that connection that is very special, very unique. Maybe you had to realize, my God, that was really unique. And I missed the boat. But maybe you were not ready. None of you were ready. Maybe there is okay, we need to finish a cycle of life. We need to go through the 10 of one, and then we're going to have the Ace of Wands. So I would say not everything is lost. What they wish they never did is maybe to miss the boat the first time around. Well, obviously they agree at there, but it's not the end of the road, in my opinion. Okay, so pile number 2, what do they wish they never did? High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment. Well, maybe what they wish they never did is meeting you, because somehow you had that knowing. You have that upper hand. You seem to know what they're about. They cannot hide anymore or any longer. You see the truth. And maybe you are someone who is a very hard worker. You day in, day out, do what needs to be done. And you do things by the book. You are very trustworthy. Maybe you found out something a bit dodgy. And maybe you had to go to the core of the situation to get to the skeleton. And maybe you had an idea or an intuition. There was something that was not quite right or not completely honest. Someone was not saying the full truth. Someone was not saying what was going on behind the curtain. There was some stuff going on, and you had the feeling there is something there. And maybe they wish you never appear in the workplace, because we have Pentacle here, but in their life, maybe in general, because you kind of create a bit of chaos because you saw the truth and you were not afraid to maybe to say so. And you are someone very, very trustworthy, very committed. When you say something, you deliver, you do things by the book, you want to build a future, you build a reputation, and you're not going to accept when people do something maybe a bit dodgy, and you will find out what is really truly going on. But it could also be that on a more emotional, sentimental thing, you could see who they truly were, and you actually put them in a situation that they couldn't really hide anymore their feelings or whatever they were reluctant to look into. They had to look within, and you were that one who could see through the persona or whatever mask they were wearing. So maybe for a while they were wishing you, oh my God, why did I have to meet you? You really, oh my goodness. But somehow there is an idea of making things work, because when you have judgment and generally you have temperance afterwards, you will work it out. I mean, the truth has to be found out. We need to go to the core of the problem. Once we're there, we will know what to do, because we know the nature of the problem. And also because you're very practical. If there's something that needs to be sorted, you will sort it out. That is not a problem, not an issue with you, but we need to know where we stand, okay? And you may have that intuition. Also, it's interesting to feel that you have the capacity of work, the hands-on capacity to sort it, very, very practical, and also the intuition of what needs to be done or what will be the next trend. So those two together, for me, is someone who can absolutely set up their own business, do something very unique, very special, because you can. And that is spectacular when you have those two together. So either you are in a situation where you can do the business on your own, you can do the business your eye closed, you know, and you know what works and what doesn't. And if someone is trying to tell you some rubbish, you will know where to send them, really. So maybe they can't really play you. I think you're someone, not only you know what to do and you know what you're doing, but also you know who is who. And see, if someone trying to play you, trying to fool you, you just know. So you might not say anything, but you know. And for some reason, you will bring them to the core. Simple as that. Fascinating, I would say. But powerful. So they wish they never met you, or they wish they never mess with you, because and you're not going to shush, you're going to say it the way it is. And that's maybe the issue they have. What do we have here? That one want to come. We will be together again. Well, there is a sense, of course, that it's going to work out at the end, as I said, because after the judgment, we do have temperance. So yes, it will somehow will be sorted, but they have to really say the truth and nothing but the truth. Because if they try to play you again and they haven't understood the lesson the first time around, they will get it the second time around for sure. So yeah, there is time and condition here. Absolutely. Peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Beautiful. So yeah, we're aiming to clarify the situation. Yes, of course. We're going to go to the bottom of things. We're also going to see what needs to be done now. And also what did we learn in the process, and make sure that we stick to that. Okay. So peace, yeah, of course, peace of mind, peace between you two. Absolutely. And they wish maybe they learned that lesson a little bit sooner. That's what I would say. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.